What's going on, guys? Sky for Techlifetoday back with another video, and in today's live stream, or in today's Techlifetoday Weekly podcast number 19, we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of different things, including the iPhone 5e, the iPad Air 3, the Samsung Galaxy S7, and a whole lot more. So I had a few issues with my computer just now. I don't know why, but I've been having a few issues. So if I'm going to have issues in this, I apologize. It's not purposeful in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to make sure the live stream's still working in general. Before I even get started with this, because last time I did it, which this is why there wasn't a live stream last week, I did like over half an hour, like 45 minutes of live stream, and it ended up crashing. It didn't work, and the live stream ended. So I'm trying to make sure everything works just fine. It looks like it is. So that being said, I'm very happy about that. Yay! I'm excited. I'm glad everything seems to be working just fine. I'm gonna try to live stream on. Oh, that might be the problem. I think it has something to do with covering the light, actually. That's a strange thing to say, but I seriously think it has something to do with the light turning off. I don't know, because every time I put my iPad near there, it crashes. So, with all this being said, let me just figure this out, because I do want to do a live stream on more than one thing. I'm doing it right now on Mevi, which is a brand new live streaming service. Be sure to check it out. If I remember, I will definitely by far leave a link in the description below for you guys. Because I have to admit, I'm a big fan of this. I would definitely recommend checking it out for you, just to let you guys know. I would by far, any day of the week, recommend this. It seems to be like my favorite one so far. I'm liking it a lot. So, I'm going to see if I can set it up. Like I said, we're currently about 5 minutes into this, so we're going to talk about the latest tech news while we do this. So the first thing we're going to talk about is some updates to the channel. Obviously, as you saw yesterday, we announced our channel announcement video, or channel changes video for 2016. There's a whole bunch of announcements. It's kind of incredible. I'm very proud of it. And I have to admit, it's kind of crazy. We've had so many announcements. It's so crazy. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. Without you all, without each and every one of you, we wouldn't be doing anything like this. So I find it incredible how we even did an announcement video. But you guys saw it yesterday, so be sure to check it out. It's on this channel. As you would assume, or as you can see here, be sure to head over to watch. If you want to watch this live in the future, be sure to go to mevi.com/tech. Alright, so with that being said, let me just switch over to the normal view to go to the monitor. There we go. Let me just turn off the window capture number 2. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Alright, something's still on there. I think it's a slideshow, actually. Yep. Alright, so there we go. And then let me turn off the final one. I'm looking for it. Looking for it, guys. Ugh. There we go. Alright, so here is our YouTube channel, or not our YouTube channel. Here's our website. Be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com for more tech news just like this. We have a whole different section, a whole bunch of different stuff for you guys to check out. So it doesn't seem to be working, so I'm not going to even bother doing it. I'm just trying to make sure everything goes well. I don't want this to fail, guys. But as you can see, here's our website. We have some big changes coming this year, and that obviously that was a part of the announcement video, but we're very excited about that. I think we're definitely more excited. The most excited we've been in a long time is about the Techlifetoday Music and the app. We are beyond proud about that and extremely excited. So with all that being said, let's head over to the first tech news of the day, which is an iPhone 5e. Alright, so iPhone 5e. A lot of you have never heard of that before, but I don't know. It's like a cheaper version of the current iPhone. So you guys remember the iPhone 5s specs? You guys remember them? That is, for the most part, pretty much what it is. It's basically, to make it a little simple, and I'm sorry I have to have this up real quick, I just want to make sure we're having 0 drop frames, we're not having any live stream problems. I'm just checking real quick for you guys. So I really don't want this to fail, so that's kind of the goal. The goal is for this obviously not to fail. Alright, so it looks like it's still good. So, yeah. So we're currently live streaming on 3 different platforms, which is pretty cool. So welcome to the live viewers and all live streams. In this week's podcast, like I said, we're talking about the iPhone 5e, the iPad Air 3, the Galaxy S7, and a whole lot more. But let's get right into it. Like I said, the iPhone 5e. So this is rumored to be a cheaper version of the iPhone 5s. So you all remember the iPhone 5s. It was one of the greatest phones. I have to admit, it was a good phone. The iPhone 5e is supposed to be a metal, cheaper version of that. It's basically, it's hard to explain. It's like the best way I can explain it is kind of like a metal, or a better spec'd iPhone 5s. So it has iPhone 6 internals in the iPhone 5s body. Just to give you guys, that's pretty much the best way I can explain it. I mean, I'm a big fan. I like the design. It looks awesome. And overall, I'm a fan. Whether it's something that I would actually use on a daily basis or not, I don't know if I can recommend it. I mean, the fact of the matter is, we already have the iPhone 5s. We already have a whole bunch of different phones out there. And by the way, real quickly, shout out to TK from Total Tech News. And he just liked our one of our tweets. So thank you very much to TK for doing that. But I mean, overall, I don't know. It's kind of hard to debate about this because I don't really know how I feel about it. It's kind of weird. It's a weird topic to talk about to an extent, only because of, I mean, metal. It's a metal. I don't know. It's like a metal. You know, when Apple does this kind of stuff, it confuses the heck out of me. It's basically, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a better spec iPhone 5s. That's the best way I can explain it. That's really the only way I can think of explaining this. That's how I feel about it. So as you can see here in the specs, if you compare the both, they're both going to be 4 inches. That's how it's going to be. All right, so no matter what it's going to be, it's going to be a 4-inch phone. At least that's I think that's at this point confirmed. So it's going to be a it's going to be a 4-inch phone. To give you guys a little bit more spec in the specs world, it's going to be an A8 chip with 1 gig of RAM. So it's pretty much, like I said, the iPhone 6 specs in an iPhone 5S body. All right. So that pretty much compares to a lot of different places. All right. So it's going to come in 16 gigs or 64 gigs of storage. I can believe that. That makes a lot of sense to me. I understand that completely. And I just realized the YouTube logo is still up there. Let me just take that down real quick for you guys. I just noticed that. Let me see if I find it. Is that it? Yep, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. I just noticed it was there. But it's gonna have the iPhone 5S camera, which it doesn't make sense. I think to the very least they should, if they're going to market this as an iPhone 6, as a smaller iPhone 6, they should to the very least put an iPhone 6 worthy camera in there. Now don't get me wrong, the iPhone 5S camera wasn't bad, but the iPhone 6's camera was much better. It had improved optics, it was much better, it was faster as well. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't make sense to why they would put an iPhone 5S camera in there. I can see Apple doing that because that's how they are as a company, but it doesn't make any bit of sense to me. Alright, so to give you more specs about it, it's going to be slightly thinner and lighter, which I actually completely believe because that's kind of Apple's thing. That's what Apple likes to do, thinner and lighter. Except with the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus this year. It's going to be a 4-inch phone, and it makes sense with the diameters, with 122.9 millimeters by 57.63. That's about right. That sounds right. I've heard that's also going to, this does also make sense, 2.5D covered glass, like the iPhone 6S. That makes a lot of sense. They're not, it's rumored that they're not going to put Force Touch into this, or 3D Touch, whatever they call it, 3D Touch. They're not, I've heard multiple rumors from multiple sources that they're not going to be implementing that in there, which I think is kind of stupid, because if anything, why not try to market it as that? If anything, as a smaller iPhone 6S, maybe. I see nothing wrong with doing that, but it doesn't make sense to why they would. But this is awesome as well. It's going to have Apple Pay. Again, like I said, it's just like the iPhone 6, just smaller. It's just in a 4-inch form factor. All right. I'm assuming it's going to have the curved glass. It's going to look just like an iPhone 6. It's just what I think it's going to be, just in a smaller format. That's how I'm taking it as. I may be wrong, but that's what I think it's going to happen. So it's going to come in rose gold and other colors. I can see that. It's going to come in a variety of different colors. All right, so this also makes sense because it's going to be like the cheaper option. Anodized aluminum finish like the iPhone 5S rather than the plastic like the iPhone 5C. Because fact of the matter is, no one liked the iPhone 5 or C. So it's rumored to come in, it's going to be a 4-inch phone. It's going to be coming in early 2016. We've heard multiple speculations of it coming in around March alongside the iPad Air 3 and some other devices. Whether that's accurate or not, I can't tell you. I don't really know. But based on the rumors that we've heard, that's how it is. And the pricing for it's going to be around $500 US. This I don't get. It makes sense. Don't get me wrong. Apple's more than likely going to do this. It just doesn't make sense. It's kind of stupid to me. In my personal opinion, I find it very stupid for them to do that. Because there's phones out there which are fantastic phones like the Nexus 6P with a 5.7-inch screen. It has a 12 megapixel sensor. It's a beautiful phone. And obviously aluminum finish in the back, a fingerprint scanner, all these different, whole 9 yards. It's a beautiful phone. Yet it's $499. So it's gonna be the same price. Real speaking, if you had two phones to compare, all right. So if you were under $500 limit, and you're looking at the Nexus 6P versus the iPhone 5e, if it's going to be based on these specs, would you rather have a 4-inch phone that has basic specs, or would you rather have a 5.7-inch phone that's a beast? I don't know. If I had $500 to spend, I would go for the iPhone, the Nexus 6P. That's just how I feel. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. That's just how I feel about this topic. I don't know what to say. That's just how I feel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just how I think of it as. I never thought of... I think at most they could market this as a $400 phone, not as a $500 phone. I know it's $100, so it's not going to make a huge difference in the long run, But to me, it does. I mean, when you're going for a good experience for a phone, you're not going to want to spend $500 on a basic iPhone or a basic phone. You'd rather spend your money on one of the best phones out there, the Nexus 6P. That's just how I feel. I'm maybe wrong, but oh, more movement. All right, I may be wrong, but that's just how I personally feel as a consumer. I think that's what I would want. That's just how I feel. I mean, I don't know. That's what I have to say about it. That's just how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm here to answer any questions that you have. Oh, and as I mentioned, be sure to follow us on Meevee. That's where we're doing a lot of our live streams. All right, so be sure to follow us there, meevee.com/tech. Be sure to check it out. I have to put in a bio and an image there soon. But be sure to check us out there. Let's see if they have new followers on there. We don't. But be sure to check us out there. It'd be greatly appreciated and obviously very helpful. But let me just see, 16 minutes. So next thing we're going to talk about today is the iPad Air 3. All right, so incrementally, or that's funny. There's an iPad Pro logo right there, thing right there. So iPad Air 3. What can we expect from Apple's latest iPad? 1 minute, guys. Let me just remove this. Stream's not working on one of the things on FriendLife. I don't like using FriendLife, so it doesn't make a difference for me. So, but people keep requesting to do that. Keep doing FriendLife streams. Just not a fan. All right, 1 minute. You know what? Why not? Let's just do a stream. All right. So I'm gonna go on a whole bunch of different platforms today. Let me just make sure before I do anything. Like, let me make sure this continues to work. I hope it does. I mean, that would stink if it didn't. Give it a few seconds. All right, so I think we're good. All right, so the iPad Air 3. What can we expect from Apple's latest iPad? I think a lot. I mean, I don't expect it to get lighter. I really don't. I think this is not going to be a external upgrade. It's not going to be a different. I don't think it's going to be much of a different design in any way, shape, or form. If any difference in design. I think the iPad Air 3 is going to have slightly better specs, maybe like the A9 processor, A9X, or maybe even A10 processor. It's going to be one of those three. I put my money. Oh, my battery's almost dead on my iPhone. Huh. Well, that's not good. So I'll just continue it until it dies, pretty much. Is what I think I'm going to do. So, iPhone, iPad Air 3. What can we expect? Slightly better specs. I don't see a better camera happening. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you wanted it, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I do see a possible 3D touch, because that's really the only thing you can really do with it to make it a good upgrade. Other than that, I'm kind of clueless. I mean, admittedly, I'm clueless other than that one part. Let me know what you think. I mean, I don't know what to expect from the iPad Air 3. I'm a little bit confused. I don't see the point in it right now because they're not going to better spec it. Is that a word even? I don't even know. They're not going to improve the specs on it. That's the point. Let me just plug in my iPhone real quick, guys. Ugh. Or not. But the iPad Air 3 is going to be a very small upgrade. A very small upgrade. I can promise you that much. It's not going to be one of the biggest upgrades that you're going to see from Apple. It's going to be one of the smallest upgrades, to say the least. It's going to be the smallest upgrade you're going to see from Apple in a long time. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to move a whole bunch of stuff around. I don't see it being a big upgrade. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I don't see a big upgrade in its future. I really don't. And I think a lot of it has to do with it being because of that. I think it does have to do with that. I don't see a big upgrade happening. Because if you think of it, they're not going to outspec the iPad Pro. They're just not. I mean, whether you like it or not, they're not going to do it because their iPad Pro is like it's the best tablet. It's like they're trying to make it like a computer replacement. So I just don't see them doing that. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel about it. I could be completely wrong, but that's how I take it as. I don't see it being a big upgrade in any way, shape, or form. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is a topic we need to talk about more often. This is a very important topic, I think, to a big extent. I think it's very important to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna do our 3-minute countdown. As you guys may know, we do a 3-minute countdown every single time. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's do our 3-minute countdown. We'll be back in 3 minutes, guys. Alrighty, everyone. So let's get right back into it. And so the final topic of today, it's going to be a very short live stream, like I said. We're only at about 24 minutes, 25 minutes. So we're only going to go for another 2 minutes or so. We're not spending too long on today's live stream. Let me just comment back to one of the commenters. All right, so hi Thiago. So how's it going? All right, so it looks like someone in the live stream got the um, iPad Pro, 128 gigs in space gray. Congratulations! That's pretty incredible. Awesome. That's very awesome, actually. All right, so for the final topic of today, and then we're gonna end off with any questions that you guys may have, if you have any. I mean, you don't have to have any questions if you don't want to. But for the final topic, we're gonna be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S7. This is a topic I've wanted to talk about because I'm a Note 5 owner. I love my Note 5, big fan of it, and I mean, I'm excited to see what Samsung has to bring in the next one. I'm very excited to see what they have in the next phone. And this is I think this could be it's going to happen. So here's some specs to give you guys an idea. All right, so here you go. It looks like it's going to come with the Samsung Galaxy S7 is rumored to come with the Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. That's the current rumor in the world. This is apparently a leaked photo from the S7. Whether that's accurate or not, I have no clue. But we'll find out. All right, so it's going to have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, Adreno 530 chip. It's going to have a 2K screen, aka 1440 by 2560, which is pretty much the same thing that Note 5 has, and as well as the S6. It's going to be 5.7 inches, which this is not logical unless they are talking about the rumored S6, S7 Plus. I don't know what they're going to call it, S7 Edge Plus. Guys, the rumors are kind of crazy right now. I can't really give you my opinion on this because there's so many different people, so many different commenters, or so many different rumors are out right now. Like they're they're not even gonna have the S7. That's one rumor that there is. They're only gonna release the Edge variants. The next rumor is that they're gonna release Note 5 early, or Note 7, or Note 6 early, but they're not gonna call it Note 6. They're gonna call it something else. It's so many rumors, guys. It's kind of crazy. This, I think, will be the S7 Edge Plus, or the S7 Edge. I don't really know. I'm a little confused. But the point is, this part, is that it's going to have very similar specs. At least that's what I'm assuming. So I'm assuming both phones are going to have the Snapdragon 820 processor, the 2K screen. Probably one's going to be 5.2 inches, while the other one's going to be 5.7 inches. At least that's what we heard. At least that's been what the rumors have claimed to say. So it's going to go up a little. It's going to be a little larger. That's pretty much what it is. It's going to have a 16 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front face camera. We've also heard rumors of there being a 12 megapixel back camera and a 8 megapixel front face camera. Don't know how accurate that is, but who knows. 4 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of storage and a micro SD card slot up to 128 gigs or 2 terabytes. Or there's so many different rumors. It's kind of crazy to say the least. I'm excited about this. It's also been rumored they're going to come with the Samsung Exynos 7420 chip or a newer version of that. I don't know. I don't know how accurate a lot of that is, but God, who knows? I mean, really. It's also been rumored that it's going to have Force Touch esque cables like features. At least that's been what's rumored. At least here's what I think is going to be the case. Look at that. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. Personally, the S7 will be a 5.1 inch or 5.2 inch screen. It's be one of the two. All right. I think it's probably 5.1 at the end, but there's been a few rumors about 5.2 inches. It also says that the S7 Edge will have a 5.5 inch screen. All right, so let's remember the S7 Edge will be a 5.5 inch screen. So no more. I don't think it's going to be an S7 Edge Plus, or I just don't see it. I think the S7 Edge Plus is going bye bye. I think here's what they're going to do. The first one they're going to have is the S7. All right, it's going to have those specs that we talked about above, just in a 5.1 screen. That's how I want to take it. That's based on what I've heard in my inside sources. The S7 Edge will be a 5.5 inch screen, very similar spec, pretty much the same specs, right? Both will have Force Touch compatible esque features, like I said. And then there will be the Note 6, which is going to be the 5.7 inch beast, the S Pen, all that kind of stuff. That's been what the rumors have been. And I've also heard from my inside sources that all three phones will have the micro SD card slot option. So it's coming back. I'm very excited about that. Let me know what you guys think about this all in the description below. There's a lot to talk about, obviously, as you guys kind of assume I could think of. If you have questions that you guys can even think of, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know. Alright, so let me look real quick. Let me see if there's any comments. There might not be. That's fine. Let me just check. Anywho. Anyways. I don't see any comments. Nothing wrong with that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description below. This has been pretty much a recap of the Tech Life Today Weekly podcast number 19, guys. Next week it's 20. Be sure to check out our Mevi. We just created it. We're very excited about it. Very passionate about it. And I wouldn't recommend something if we didn't like it. All right. We love this, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. Our UAG case review is coming up very soon, as well as our Boxwave case review, or Boxwave Boxwave tempered glass screen protector review. That will be coming up very soon, actually. We have a whole bunch of videos on the way in the near future. Let us know if you have questions, as usual. Let us know if you continue wanting this series. I know a lot of you have wanted it, so why not continue with it? Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video or next live stream. Alright, guys. Peace out. Peace out. That's a new word. Peace out. Peace, guys.